rise and shine. Saturday morning has finally arrived. It's Let's Be Clear with your host, Queen Lady D, Lady Grace, and guest DJ, Tony Sparkz. iAccess Radio.
For a second on the balcony, scoping you down, you're looking fly to me. All dressed up and buying your own drinks, and that ain't right. I thought you can't handle it on your own, but you're too damn fly to drink all alone. Can I come bubble with you? To you, I'ma make a toast. Come on, don't talk, baby, just move with me. Take a sip, kinda got you feeling busy. It's alright with me if it's alright with you. Don't talk, baby, just move with me. Take a sip, kinda got you feeling busy. It's alright with me if it's alright with you. Oh, baby, you got me hot as a ghost with the chronic perfume. Smelling all good, it's getting hot in the room. All pressed on you, and I know you feel it too. And that's alright. Pardon me, I'ma back up and be a gentleman. And if it's really real, then you can tell me where. And that's when she pulled me close and said, do it again. Come on, don't talk, baby, just move with me. Take a sip, kinda got you feeling busy. It's alright with me if it's alright with you. Alright, don't talk, baby, just move with me. Take a sip, kinda got you feeling busy. It's alright with you.
Love of birds, white, stop procrastinating. You my boo-boo. Life's like masturbation, you gotta do you. The world is cold, but you provide heat. I'm like an easy test, mama, why cheat? Peep the chain, can't glow right in the hoop. Yeah, ghetto stars, so I'm polite to the groupies. You know? Even if you Ray Charles, you gon' see chips. Shh, don't talk, it's the remix. Come on, John. Yeah, it's alright, you know?
Relax your mind, babe, came out to enjoy yourself. It's on you and nobody else. Bubble with me, baby. Don't talk, baby, just move with me. Take a sip, kinda got you feeling busy. It's alright with me if it's alright with you. Alright, don't talk, baby, just move with me. Take a sip, kinda got you feeling busy. It's alright with me if it's alright with you. Don't talk, baby, just move with me. Take a sip, kinda got you feeling busy. It's alright with me if it's alright with you. Don't talk, baby, just move with me. Take a sip, kinda got you feeling busy. It's alright with me if it's alright with you. Oh, baby.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Let's Be Clear radio show, live here on IXS Radio on this brisk, cold, wind-blowing morning. You know, this weather's crazy, so I don't even know what to say. We went from 65 degrees to 25 degrees in less than 2 days. But we here. We're live.
Grateful for it.
We here, we live. We got Lady Grace in the house.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
We got DJ Tony Sparkz in the house.
Hey.
And we got Big Al back at it again.
Well, if you don't know, now you know.
See, it's that voice is intimidating. So, the first thing I want to do is I want to give a rest in peace to one of my aunts that passed away yesterday in North Carolina. My Aunt Cleo passed away yesterday morning. So I want to say rest in peace to her and send a shout out to the Bridget family. Tell them to keep their heads up. Just like always, we'll get through. So with that being said, today is a beautiful day. Why? Because we here and we live.
Yes.
Can't get no better than that. Can't get no better than the ladies of Let's Be Clear Radio.
Any day
live
above
on
ground
your radio.
is always a good one.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
because this is Black History Month, right? So we're gonna do some black stuff today. No offense to the white people. But we're gonna do some black stuff today.
We're going to do some black stuff today.
But you know what? Look, wait. Before, don't.
Black power.
That's right.
Ungawa. Destroy.
So first of all, we forgot last week. We forgot to congratulate the cast from Black Panther for winning their SAGs. They won Best Picture of the Year. So we forgot to do that. So shout out to all of them that's involved in that. And then the next thing that I want to talk about was Miss Wendy Williams. So Wendy Williams is in hiatus right now, right?
Why am I
And-
not surprised?
You know, the thing, what's going on? What?
You look like an alien anyway. So I would have taken some time off after all them years bashing people, talking.
You know,
crazy.
and that's the problem. The problem that everybody is having with her is that she is this person that airs out everybody's dirty laundry. She puts everybody on Front Street.
She ain't doing it by herself.
However, rumor has it that she doesn't practice what she
preach. Of course not. But
Ain't
she's
no
always
rumor.
been like
Ain't
that
no
since
rumor.
she was
It's
on.
obvious.
So here's the
She
deal.
did that when she was on the radio.
There
too.
was one of the people that works with her was talking. I don't know if it was to what is this News Daily or something like that, and they was saying how they're very disappointed in her because that's how they get their bread and butter. They don't know if she's coming back or not. She hasn't called anyone. She hasn't called none of her staff to let them know what's going on. She called Nick Cannon. Now remember,
right, because they want him
she
to
called.
host it now. Or
She
something.
called Nick Cannon's baby a oops baby.
Absolutely.
And now you run into Nick Cannon because you want Nick Cannon
To continue.
to
your
continue
show.
your show. So yeah, her staffers are really disappointed with her, and they was like, you know, she's a person that, you know, is built on telling everybody else's business. Why is her life so private now? Now I don't know if the rumors is true, but the rumors was out that her husband had a mistress. The mistress is having a baby,
Oh.
and Wendy Williams is devastated. Now, if I'm telling the story that's a lie, then that's because of what I got from social media.
But that would be a reason for her to,
And
disappear.
Yeah, and I mean, rumor has it that he's been knocking her upside her head because he wants to be with the other
mistress?
one. Yeah, he wants to be with her, and Wendy don't want to let go. I don't know what's going on.
Well, that sounds about right.
Yeah, because and then they was trying. At first, they was trying to blame it on her disease, her thyroid and the Graves' disease and all of that stuff. However, we still have no receipts. So, Miss Receipt, Wendy Williams, show your receipts since you got receipts on everybody else.
Show your receipts.
So I got a question.
Put the cards on the table.
Exactly. What is your question?
Okay, there's a lot of women out there that got thyroid diseases.
Right.
Yes.
Matter of fact, my daughter suffers from that, right?
Yes.
She's had an operation. She's doing a little better now. And then Graves. I need for you to look out what that is, and then we could talk about the Graves disease. Okay.
Nah, I'm not messing with it. I don't think we doing that this
You know,
morning. We not.
because-
We're gonna let you tell us what it is.
Oh boy, you don't want me to do it.
No.
Believe me, you don't want me to do it. Okay, but come on, here you are. You're out in the public. You're somewhat a celebrity. Okay, you've been bashing people for years. That's how you got your come up. And now there's something going on with you, and you can't be transparent. Okay, there's a problem. There's a problem. Okay, there's a lot of people who depend on her. She's got a full cast, a full production cast that depends on her to do what she needs to do so they can take care of their family. And she's just going to turn their backs on them. That's worse than Donald Trump shutting down the government.
I don't know about that, but
You don't know about that?
I don't know about
Okay, let me ask you a
'cause
question.
with Donald Trump shutting down the government, we all pay for that.
Not really. I still got my paycheck during that time. I don't know about you.
Can I get some? Can I hold something there?
Yeah, I got the peppermints right there.
See, this is why I will continue to say, good help is hard to find.
Lord.
I ain't just the regular help, though.
I know, but
I'm the big help.
You the big help?
I'm the big help.
What's the big help?
Did you ever see that movie, The Help?
Yes.
Remember the pumpkin pie?
Nah. So you that kind of help?
I'm that kind of help.
Damn.
Remember not
Don't
to
eat
eat
the pumpkin
anything
pie.
we
Don't
bring.
eat nothing.
Nothing
Bring
you
up
bring
in
here.
We shall
we
not
gonna
eat it.
The devil is a lie.
Yes.
All the time. Hey, Tony,
Did you see?
don't eat the pie.
Did you see that minion they had on I think it was Facebook with the lady Spencer's her name? What's her name?
I don't
Spencer?
know.
The lady that played in The Help.
Okay.
she was at the White House with a pie for Donald
Oh,
Trump.
for Donald Trump. Yes, I did. Yes.
I was like, yo, that's some
She wanted to
craziness.
send him to the toilet.
Yes. But we're not
Wanted to
gonna
give
talk.
him a
We're not gonna talk
sulky
about.
butt.
We're not gonna talk about the
saucy,
government
leaky
this
butt.
today
No, we not.
because
It's Black History Month, and we shall not.
exactly.
Like,
So
no light.
We
we
shall
ain't
not.
shining no light on the White House.
No, sir.
It's all about the black folks.
Yes.
So-
So only get 28
Chocolate
days,
City.
sometimes 29.
Chocolate City.
Now let me just let me throw an idiot on the wall that we can't call it the jackass wall because somebody else used that. But did you see
Wait.
young
We can call it the whole ass wall.
the whole ass
wall?
Yeah,
Okay,
a
the
whole ass
wall.
So it was this young lady that went to the patty shop, and because they didn't have any more meat patties, she started breaking the windows.
Because they have beef patty?
Yes, she was at the patty shop somewhere in the Bronx.
Oh, man, it was local.
She was on the news. She had a baseball bat and she started breaking out the windows.
Because there was no more patties?
That's what they said on the news. So
should've
I'm
went to Family
thinking
Dollar.
that it might have been a little bit more than
She
that.
could have went to Family Dollar
because,
and got her whole
you know,
little
they
box
have
of
them
They
for
got
$1.
them. Yeah, they got the Jamaican
They got
patties in there
the
now.
chicken, the beef.
Chicken, the beef. She could have got her beef patty, a couple for $5.
That just lets me know something wrong with her.
Apparently,
definitely.
mental health. We keep trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, and it's getting for real. Like I seen
Share, please.
Right, please.
So I was
Sitting there kicking
walking.
herself.
I had to go to a meeting on Thursday. So I'm walking and on the other side, where the other side at, where the psych patients and stuff like that.
Oh, division.
So it was this guy, they have those guys that, have the sex change operation and they think he had on the most purple makeup.
Now wait, purple's my favorite color. You know that, so
It don't look
was bad.
good on a man that didn't really have that shave. He had the
he
razor
was no longer
studs.
a man though.
No, this was I know a man when I see a man. Okay.
He wasn't
Hold
a
on,
man.
Lady D. Maybe you're still going through the transition.
Well,
See-
maybe
could
he
be.
is.
See, the problem is this. Y'all gotta understand when somebody is a man and they going from man to Barney. Okay, there's
He
gonna
said
be a shadow.
because that definitely was Barney. And I like purple, but
Yo,
he had on the most.
Man to Barney.
Yeah,
That's what we're gonna say. That's
I
gonna be the code
love
when we see
you.
him.
You love me.
We're a big family with a break. Oh, all right, sorry.
y'all was really getting in on Barney, like.
See, this is a beautiful way to start the morning.
But
Right,
So
no,
watch Barney.
Uh-huh.
We still watch
I
it.
didn't have a choice. I had little cousins
That's
that
right.
used to hang
And
out with
Barney
me.
was that man. You know what I mean?
But was Barney really a man or was it?
Oh, we not
That's
gonna
like
debate
Big
on
Bird.
that.
We don't know
No.
what Big Bird is.
That's
What is
just
Big
like
Bird?
they
Bird
keep
is a
saying
bird.
about Winnie the
Yeah,
Pooh.
but is it a female bird or is it a male bird?
It's
It's-
It's transgender
no,
now.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, yes, you was.
I was gonna say trans poultry.
Trans poultry.
Trans poultry
Yo,
because it's a bird.
I think it's a woman. I honestly think it's a woman. You know, I actually dated a woman that looked like Big Bird. So I think it's a
What?
woman.
She had yellow feathers.
She was tall as heck. She was taller than me.
Oh my god.
Me, I'm a man that like big girls. So like,
Okay.
but she was
you
taller
like
than
birds.
me.
Did she, did she have rings on her legs?
She was, you know what?
So you like birds?
She is a bird. That's why I left her. She is a bird. That's why I left her.
No more.
He said, "Yo,
Yo.
Tony like birds."
All right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
We're gonna bring you to
I
the
mean,
bird show
the
one
heart-
day.
the heart knows who the heart likes,
I retired
right?
birds. I retired
I
birds.
retired birds.
I haven't dated a bird since 2008. I'm good.
He said, "Not since 2008."
Yeah.
2008.
2008.
Anyway, as you can see, we are live, and anything goes when you're live.
Yes.
So if you guys need to watch us, we are on Facebook Live at IXS Radio. We are on YouTube, IXS Radio. We are on www.ixsradio. We are on my Facebook, which we are live. And hey, good morning, everybody. Everybody, good morning. Thank you guys for tuning in. Where else we at? We on Instagram, Twitter, Periscope. The number to call in is 347-708-0216. And we're going to take a music break, and we're going to be back with the guests. Blue Diaz is in the building.
Remix. Yeah. Chef Squad. Dave Hollister. Yeah. Redman. What? Yeah. Squad. Sermon. Good. First one.
It's so funny running into you. It has to be 3 years since we last seen each other. Many flashbacks come to mind of the wild and crazy times we used to have with one another. We absolutely didn't care. No. We would do it anywhere. Eye contact, and it was over. That's when I was wildin' out. I couldn't care less about someone getting hurt. I've done my share of hurt, but I
beat it up.
I would do it again, but I can't. So don't make me stay for now. Since I finally upset around, I became a one-woman band. There were many quite a few one-night stands. Some of their names I can't remember. Imagine waking up with someone you barely even knew. Time and time again, there's someone for everyone. I've been blessed to find that one who makes me feel like no other. You are looking good as hell, but I can't go home with these eyes, 'cause I'm going home.
His suspension like a sports car. Shanta got big lips and handlebars. Put it on Tim like a porno star. Run back the tape in the VCR.
I'm coming, baby, like the big black kahuna. I wish you would me just a little sooner. So now rich, like silver spooner. Now here's the now I got to moon you. I wish you would have did that 2 years ago. Let me feel the body hit the skin, Joe. Now you see a brother making a little dough. I really hate that mess, but I love you, yo. Love to love ya, love ya, love ya. I love you, love to love ya, love ya, love ya. I love you, love to love ya, love ya, love ya. I love you, love to love ya.
I dream about Nia Longo, make all the Luciano and girls with condo, Chanel with Gaetano. Girl, my persona, I share like Sonny Bono. Black and white keys, lay girls on my piano. Meet Missy and Timbo, rap at any tempo. Huckleberry fan, Magoo, the South Pimple. Caught up in my lingo, B9, girl, I'm bingo. Help, I see a beetle, cool out, that's only lingo. Missy sang a jangle as I commence the tango. Genuine riding on a pony, put money in the middle. Check the riddle, got your girl pants hot a little. Thinking that she died when you only just a nickel. Take a tickle, cause your man pickle green and ridiculous. Mag and 2-0 from down south and nickel. Black house shoes, my cane go to match. Pimp crap game, take all your scratch. Girl, I'm the P, see me on TV. BB, hook me up with your girl CC. Female, looky here, I'm Chip, you there. Let me get one kiss, just don't go tell. You so absurd, I thought you heard. If you don't know, the bird is the word. It's the bird, bird, bird. The bird is the word. The bird, bird, bird. The bird is the word.
Love to love ya, love ya, love ya. I love you. Love to love ya, love ya, love ya. Love to love ya, love ya.
See, I don't stop like it. Stop is hotness when you need a fix. Big girls don't cry, we take all of it. Doggy style like George in the parliament. Feel me now, see my loving got you dead struckin'. Head is stuckin', the pillowcase suckin'. Shanta still handcuffin'. Just me and you, cause I'ma rock it all night. You can go fast or slow, but I'ma tell you when you get it right.
Look at you, girl, talking trash. Now I come around and swing that. And if you been over backwards, call me master. Have you seen Tim do it faster and faster? Now I'm the man
I like to introduce myself. My name is I'm a human orchestra called Bismarcky. Making music all the way is my specialty. When I go 1, 2, girls get excited. When they hear my lyrics, they wanna recite them. I know you're all in the mood. Just go with the flow, and I can play rapping records and all disco. Like Beat It, Billie Jean, by Michael Jackson, all the trenches to your record. They gon' ask you when you hear me do it. You will be shocked and amazed. It's the brand new thing they call the human beatbox craze. Make the music to my feet. Make the music to my feet. Make the music to my feet. Well, I don't just do the beatbox. I rock on the mic. You know the bomb that I say. All the people like I get the crowd jumping, get the girls' hearts pumping. All the party people say, isn't he something? Rock from New York City all the way down south. Saying rhymes and making music, look my mouth. I'ma tell you party people how I began. It started when I'm living in Long Island. Hey, when I was a kid, I used to play in the street, making sounds with my mouth, all sorts of beats. Grown people used to say, what? Grown people used to say, what's wrong with that kid making that strange noise? It was like for all the fly girls and all the homeboys. Then I tried it at a homeboy's basement party. They thought it was a record laying over me. When they came by the DJ, and so who it is, they said, make the music with your mouth is. 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 A human beatbox, but it's real difficult. Either knock me out my socks. It's a moving combination with your lip, tongue, and throat. Use your teeth in your nose for a mysterious I know. I like doing it as a hobby or a job. People treat me like a star and surround me in the ball. It's not all about spitting, breathing hard, and chewing. You need practice, be ambitious in school. And let me tell you, party people, you gotta admit, anything that you want, you gotta work hard for it. That's why I like doing sound. It's hard to achieve, making 2 or 3 sounds, and one time you can't believe. When I walk down the street, people crowd around me. That's how you make all them sounds. And one time it's Marquis. I tell them it takes a lot of practice and lip control. I've been doing this since 15 years old. And everywhere I do it, the people say I'm good. I even get big respect in my own neighborhood. I'm telling you a fact, and just like it is, even mom, pops, and cops say, what up, biz? Everywhere I go, I always rock the boat. Gonna end this run with this one note. Not gonna act and say I'm the best, but I'm guaranteed the best.
Sometimes some back, some of them are rally back. We a road boy, youth and we no take back no chat. Sometimes some back, some of them are rally back, but we a road boy, youth and we no take back no chat. You full of big chat and can't defend that. If a jailhouse you come from, we sending you go back. You full of big chat and can't defend that. If a Bellevue you come from, we sending you go back. Cause when them there, when they get to run hard, when we look in the food for the potter, man have him 16 over him back. 45 and we have a rampacker. Yeah, bazooka and all if it clacker. When we moving, we move come back. Man, we take a couple store, couple bank and shopper. And policeman a top out we hotter. Judge I know we have to run left the spotter. That the yard did dog and data. When we come dance all of a block. Me say some a rally back and some of them dance back. We a road boy out and we not left it clap. And some a rally back and some of them dance back. To the girl inna the place and the place of a black cat. With them there when Kingston run hard. When we look in the food for we pot. Kingston we there when my sub get shot. Kingston we there when copper get shot. Kingston we there when a bird get shot. Man a Kingston we there when a cow get shot. Sandakan when him leg down flatter. Natty Morgan leg down flat. Jungle man spangle a my man did hotter. And the uptown man them did hotter. And the Riverton man them run hotter. Firehouse Mall Road did hotter. And the Plainland man them hotter. And Backbush man them did hotter. Warwick Hill man them running hotter. Nannyville man them did hot. Me say some a rally back and some of them dance back. Them a road boy out way a bust up the clock. Some a rally back and some of them dance back. Me say some of them a flyers and some of them a nuts. Full of pose and no big chatter. When you buck them can't defend data. Running off them mouth non-stopper. Bout them up the 16 and blacker. I've been shot in my cotton bar. boxer. And the boy start run non-stop. Mr. Cat on the mic and a chatter. And police come in a Jeep marker. And them coming from Ahmad Barakta. And them coming non-stop. On the road boy them firing shatter. Bust in the shot them bust it non-stop. Make me tell them on the attacker. Mr. Cat round the mic and the chat. Mr. Some are rally back and some of them dance some up. We're road boy out of it now. Puerto Rico. 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 Puerto Rico.
Like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a done only. Do for them a pose and a go like them a
Yes, good afternoon almost, and welcome back. We got special guests in the house, Mr. Blue Diaz. Do they call you blue because of your eyes?
Yes, ma'am.
Your eyes is blue.
Yes.
Like the ocean.
Let me see.
The ocean.
Let me see.
Oh. They blue. They like
ocean.
sky
They blue,
blue.
y'all. They blue.
They real blue too. Those are not contact lenses.
Yeah, they not contacts.
Wait, last time okay, yeah, they
Oh, all right. Well, welcome to the Let's Be Clear radio show.
How y'all
Who
doing
you get your
today?
eyes from?
Actually, my great grandmother.
Oh, okay.
My
so
great
it was down
grandmother.
somewhere.
So yeah, so
What's
you know,
up?
sometimes
They change?
Nah, they stay one color.
No, I only ask 'cause
well,
my cousin has, like,
it
the
changes
green-
like a different shade of blue as
Yeah.
far as like a different color.
Right.
No,
No,
it just
it's a
says
different
that
shade,
one.
right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
baby
Yeah,
blue,
most people that
navy,
have
like they'll turn like a dark blue. You know,
Okay.
like
all
most
shades
people
of
that
blue.
have eyes like that like.
Yeah, because my cousin has, and she has green.
See my eyes?
They shade.
I get them from my great grandma.
Get them from my great.
Oh, she took it way back.
Yeah, I
further
get
than
it
me.
from my great.
All right.
Anyway, enough of that. Just don't do it. No,
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
No, I'm watching. I can feel the shade. I can feel the shade on the side of the room.
Black History Month.
That's
Why
right.
black man can't get a chance?
Nah, we're not giving you no chances anyway. So welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lady D and Lady Grace over here.
Who he thought Lady D and Lady Grace
It
was
was
the same person.
I did not see her on the flyer. I was
Which
calling
means,
you. It was a
I
bit
guess,
confusing.
Lady Grace.
Which the exact hello. We try to tell her, but
He was
you know,
the first. Like
and
nobody, everybody knows when they watch us live who Lady Grace is. So we gotta put a picture on the flyer.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll think about it. Only
So anyway,
I'm
Blue
sorry.
Eyes said
Yeah,
it.
blue eyes. We got some blue eyed soul in the house.
Okay.
So you're an artist and a producer.
Yes, I am an artist / producer. I run with a team.
Well, dang.
Okay, I run with a team called Blaze the Mic.
Hold on.
Good morning. Welcome to the Let's Be Clear radio show. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, what's going on, guys? So I was watching the broadcast, and it had me thinking, who do you think has done more for the black community, Martin Luther King Jr. or Donald J. Trump?
I'm sorry. Wait.
Hold
What was that? Hold up.
Wait a minute.
You got to ask that question one more time, please.
Yeah, who do you think has done more for the black community, Martin Luther King Jr. or Donald J. Trump?
We're gonna definitely have to say Martin Luther King.
I'm gonna say
Jr.
with Martin Luther King.
You think? I mean, Martin
think
King did a lot though, but I feel like Donald Trump. I mean, with the way the economy's going for the black community, standing up to illegals, it just seems he's doing a tad bit more.
Such
okay,
as.
so I guess you're referring to the fact that being that he has established 400,000 jobs for the inner city communities, that you feel like he's done a lot more than Martin Luther King.
That's what I want him to elaborate. What it is that.
Really, that started with Obama's cabinet, with them creating these jobs, and it spilled over into Donald Trump's presidency.
Well, it's growing at a faster rate now, though. So I think that's kind of not true.
Say it again.
That it was Obama. It's growing at a way faster rate now, and I think that Trump is sticking up to illegal immigrants. They're the biggest competitors for black employment. So I really have to think. I mean, Martin Luther King Jr. did a lot, but it just feels like Trump is doing a tad bit more.
So if you can share with us and enlighten us a little bit, what is it that you feel that Trump has done more than Martin Luther King Jr.?
He's done a lot for civil rights, I think, as well as the economic factor.
Okay, but what the question is that we're asking you, what is it exactly that you feel that Trump did more than Martin Luther King Jr. has done for the black community?
Well, Martin Luther King Jr. never sat down with Kanye West and focused on criminal justice reform.
There was no
There was no
Kanye West during that
when
time.
Martin Luther King was around.
Right, and also Martin Luther King sat down with so many established people around the United States and overseas during the time that he was living. So again, we need to get our facts together before we make statements like that.
That's a very fair point. But do you remember that boxer, that Jack Johnson, I think his name was, that Trump pardoned? I don't recall Martin Luther King ever pardoning him.
But Martin Luther King wasn't president.
He wasn't present. He couldn't.
He didn't have the power to pardon
people. And I believe if he was president, he definitely would.
Point, I guess.
Yeah, again,
that's also a fair point, I guess.
Okay, what Martin Luther King did do is he established that no matter what color that you were, we should all be peaceful and loving towards everybody.
Absolutely.
Okay, and that's what helped bring this world closer together. There was a sect of people who didn't like the fact that he was trying to bring the people together, not just the black race, but the people together, and that's why he was assassinated.
That's right.
I fuck with it. So we can agree that both of them have done a tremendous amount for the black community.
I think that, again, like I said, a lot of what Donald Trump is making claim for has spilled over from the Obama presidency into his, okay? Yeah, he didn't take those things away because he could have stopped them, but he allowed them to continue. And then he tried to put a little stamp on, this is what I did. No, you didn't do it by yourself.
Because his thing is just to put his name attached to it.
At what point does it stop rippling over from the Obama administration? Just so I could be on the lookout for it. Is it as soon as there's like a downtick? Or?
You probably won't see any more of the Obama stuff until maybe another year and a half.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So after a year and a half, then it's going to be Trump's economy?
Well, whoever the next president comes in, and if Donald Trump doesn't get reelected, then that next 4 years, you're going to see a ripple effect from what Trump has done in the community and for the country. And it's always been that way.
In a year and a half, if there's still a great uptick in the black community, is that still Obama's, or is that going to be Trump's economy?
That's probably going to be going into what Trump has done, like I said. Okay, we have to understand how this government works and how it's set up, okay? Things are established so that when one president goes out and the next one comes in, we could see the residuals of what that president before him has done.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's right.
So what specific inactions by Obama do you think is creating this uptick in, again, the rate in black employment has gone up exponentially under Trump. But if you want to say that it is Obama, what do you think he did specifically that created this uptick or I guess I should say the downtick?
Well, most of it comes from the resurgence of the major corporations, factories being in the United States. Okay, if you know anything about Detroit, they were the biggest car dealers and car manufacturers in the United States. Right. And there was a time that Detroit was destroyed. No one existed anymore. So Obama opened up the window so that they can reestablish what they had once before. So the Chevrolets, the Fords, the Oldsmobiles, the Buicks, all of
Right,
that.
you're talking about the bailout. But you don't think that the tariffs would have a profound effect on inner city or, preventing outsourcing?
Well,
keeping jobs over here?
If that money was coming back into the inner cities, yes, but it's not. It's not.
Why wouldn't it be if the factories are in the inner cities?
Again, it's not. Again, okay, I'm answering your question. Okay, you're talking about the tariffs, the taxes and things. Let me show you a perfect example. Donald Trump passed this tax thing where now when you get paid, you see more money in your paycheck, right? So what's been happening is people are going to get their taxes done because people like to run and go get their taxes done early. Now all of a sudden they're seeing the difference. Oh, usually I get back 5,000, 10,000. Now I owe the government.
That's right.
So where's the incentive? What's positive in that?
I mean, I'm keeping more of my money. I'm definitely not paying more in taxes, and I'm in a lower bracket.
Okay, but the point is, when you go to do your yearly taxes,
it ain't gonna be the same.
It's not going to be the same. You're not going to see the returns that you normally
get.
The
same. I've been keeping way more money under this new tax law.
I think you're missing my point.
I think
you're missing my point.
Yeah.
What point am I missing? If you're keeping more of your money and spending less in taxes, I think that's a good thing.
Okay, but at the end of the year, all that money that you so-called claim, they're taking it back in taxes.
No, they're not. I'm getting refunds.
Okay.
You may get a refund, but you're not going to get that big lump sum of refund that you used to get prior to the law. You're not going to get that same.
I haven't seen any negative effect as far as my income or taxes under this new tax law. Are you sure? I mean, maybe that's just you. Maybe you should hire an accountant or something. Because I think that there's something going.
Really? Well, I have a couple of accountants. I also have people in my family who are accountants and lawyers and things of that nature.
Do you think they're stealing from you?
Excuse me?
Because there's no way that you should be getting less money after the taxes. So do you think that they're stealing from you or something?
Here's the thing. This is what this thing was supposed to do. Okay. You're supposed to be able to take home more every paycheck instead of the government raping you, right? And then at the end of the year, the same tax advantage that you've always had should have been established the same way so that at the end of the year, when you file your taxes, you see the same returns. But that's not the case.
I'm getting greater returns.
And let's keep in mind that it's not for all tax brackets. It doesn't benefit everybody's tax bracket. It benefits a certain amount of people. So let's be clear.
The middle class and lower earners, I think they pay way less in taxes under this new tax law.
Okay.
All right. We'd like to thank you for calling in and giving your input.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.
Continue to listen.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, so let's get back to the interview.
Can we please?
We're gonna get back to this interview.
It's all right, man. It's all right. Listen, man, there's crazy people all over the world, man. You just gotta accept it. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I think we
Plain
did a
simple.
good job over here.
We
all
did.
right.
No, I didn't
But
do
you
a
see,
good job
but you see,
because
I like that.
Knowledge is
You
key.
see, like,
Hello, I was
knowledge
like,
is the
wait a
key,
minute.
but also
Hello.
you see, you the way you fed them knowledge and everything, you shut them down with kindness. You understand what I'm saying? So we wasn't being rude to him. Or nothing like that.
No, we definitely not gonna be.
Everybody has a right to their opinion. But
we
the
thank
thing
him
is,
Right to agree to disagree.
but my thing
whatever
is
his
this,
name is.
Whenever you present something and put it on the table, make sure you have your facts.
That's right. And make sure they
That's
valid
most
facts.
important.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out what's his strong point. What point exactly are you making? Because he's
Right.
comparing two different eras. I mean, you comparing
Totally different.
Martin Luther King to Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. That's look at the big gap in
And
that.
like I said, if Martin Luther King was alive to this day, he'd
would've
be
been
doing
doing
way more,
phenomenal.
way
Absolutely.
Like, you
more
can't-
than Donald
I mean,
Trump.
we could say Marcus
got
Garvey. We
assassinated
could say
because he was doing
absolutely.
phenomenal.
We could say
Exactly.
so many,
Exactly.
so many people in our communities that came up, fight for civil rights, and really made a transition for what we are experiencing today.
That's right.
Okay, there was for me to have this radio station. Okay, I wouldn't be able to have this if the black community hadn't done what they did years ago.
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
Look at all the good afternoon, good morning, welcome to Let's Be Clear radio show. How are you?
Who do we?
Good morning, Let's Be Clear Radio. What's
What's happening, my people?
What's going on, country?
Oh.
Y'all know who it is. It's none other than the BIGCOUNT. Oh, why? Don't ask why. It's just me. I'm that guy. How's everybody doing today?
We're blessed.
We're blessed. How are you?
Blessed.
I know that's right. I am blessed too. Still celebrating birthday, and everything.
Yes, sir.
But may I ask a quick question? What is the topic of today?
Well, we didn't get to it.
We didn't even get to that.
We still trying to make it. We still trying to get there.
I am and that thing. I see that we was having, some little delays and stuff like that, and I was calling and checking. I thought I was going to, have to put an APB out on y'all and everything and see what was happening.
Yeah. Well, Lady D had a parking situation this morning. That's why we wasn't on time.
Wait a minute.
Lady D had a parking situation?
Yeah.
We shall not blame that on Lady D.
I do not understand that. Do I have to come down there and make sure that her spot is secure for every Saturday?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I hate to get all countrified, and black out on somebody, but, can I have that? The queen must have her spot.
Hey, Big Country, we could do it two ways. We can go to one of the candy stores and get those little candy corns, or we can get one of them cones, right? And just sit it outside, let her know that that's where she needs to park.
All right, then, because I'll spell it out for them, don't park here.
I reserve parking outside.
Park here at your own risk, because I tell you, I'm telling you, it get real funky at 11:05, and I can't see my people on video. But right now I'm just in the middle of cooking, making up my homemade chicken and dumplings, getting my collard greens going.
You're gonna rub it in, and you gotta rub it in, and we don't have nothing here.
Cooked red beans, with the loose pork meat in it. Okay. I'm sorry for all the 5%ers out there. Yes, I'm still using pork. They ain't never did nothing to me. I used to raise them, so I know. If I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat the pig. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna eat the pig.
Yeah, enjoy that.
Listen.
Lady Grace in the house with you?
Yes. Lady Grace.
Hey, Lady Grace.
No.
Hey, Big Country, how are you?
Got some fans out there.
Still be boxing, baby.
Still be boxing, yes. Birthday coming.
Let's go.
Say it again.
Is K Nikki there?
No, Nikki's not with us. It's DJ Tony Sparkz today.
Brother Sparkz, what's happening, baby?
Big Country, what's happening, brother?
I'm always trying to keep it pumping. It ain't a party unless I'm doing it. So,
that's
I got to keep the party going and everything. We ain't done. We're celebrating the whole month.
Yes,
and I know the 13th is coming up right after the 12th. So, I got you.
Well, that's only y'all. I just been kicked out of the month. So,
because this is the age of the Aquarius. I'm telling you now, we're taking over. We are definitely taking over. But, it was just something I was looking at. I was on the computer, as always, looking up old information and stuff, especially about, the victims of the civil rights movement. A lot of people don't realize that it was more than black people that were getting killed as well for the rights of freedom. People like Lala Louisi, helping out for our cause and everything. But right now, with the political tension the way it is all the way across the board, black folks got to learn to come back together again and start getting that vote out there. And not only just voting, but going out there and running too. Yeah, we all got some dirt in our past and everything. I can't run for office because my dirt is they can't handle all that.
Big Country.
One thing I can say, there are good people out there that are qualified to hold office, run positions and things like that in programs that's going to benefit the people, not just black folks, to everybody, you know what I'm saying? But we got to also take in consideration, we've got to look out for ourselves. Charity begins at home.
Okay,
so
country, listen.
Big country, keep the thing moving progressively forward.
Big country, we hate to cut you off, but we got an artist up here we're getting ready to interview, and we really want to give him his time. So we thank you for calling.
Right on.
All right, and we'll talk to you soon.
So peace and blessings. God bless you. I love you guys. Let's be clear about it, radio.
Okay. All right. Peace.
All right.
We love our listeners.
Yes, we do.
We really do.
We appreciate people for getting up, early on a Saturday.
Some characters calling the pit. All right.
Yeah. So let's get back to this. Let's
we don't want to take your shine away.
Right. All right. So as I was saying, I run with a team called Blaze the Mic since 2016. We do showcases. We have a television show based out of Staten Island with Spectrum Cable Network. Also, we do DTF Radio every Tuesday from 6 to 7. I'm an artist. I'm a producer. I have my own company on the side, Blue Vision Entertainment Beats. Been doing this for a while now. Working with artists on the side, doing bodyguard work for people with VIP.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need somebody to guard our body.
Hey, yes, Lady D, you was on point, girl.
Okay.
You for hire?
Listen, I'll give you. Since I like you girls a lot, all right? I'll give you a discount.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. We get a discount.
We get a discount.
Discount.
So, you said you've been doing this for a while. What are some of the name of the artists that you work with?
Well, right now I'm working with some underground artists. I've been making beats for this artist coming out. The name is her. What's her name? Lady Mac. I got Lady Mac. I've been working with quite some artists. That what I do is I go to showcases, and I discover artists, work with them. Just like nobody in particular. Just giving.
Okay,
beats
so
out to,
you work with any up and coming artists.
Exactly, up and coming artists.
Okay, that's what's up. I know you come into our showcase.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, so
and I would like to welcome all of you to my showcase. We're having it. I believe it's Valentine's Day, Thursday.
Yeah,
Thursday. It's gonna be 189 Bridge Street, Amarachi Lounge, from 5 to 11, Brooklyn, New York.
From 5 to 11.
Amarachi Lounge. Blaze the Mic Showcase. We're having more coming up.
Yeah, we guys are always welcome. What we're gonna do is we're gonna collaborate together.
Want you guys to come on the radio show as well.
Yeah, we definitely.
You mentioned Lady Mac. She's from Brooklyn, right?
Lady Mac's from Brooklyn. That's my people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I made a few beats for her. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Yeah. One of the hardest underground females out there, but she's moving, man. She's really moving a lot. Free from Wild Kingdom. He's out here from the Bronx. It's one of my peoples. Been working with artists here and there.
All right, so we're gonna play some of your beats, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That was dope.
So I got a couple of more. And we got like about 6 little samples over there,
That's what's up. I like that one.
Thank you.
Was some,
Thank you.
Lady Grace said that was some Night Rider stuff.
Yeah, that was my joint right there.
Yeah. That's the thing that you could actually get in your car and drive out to, and just like on a nice summer day, just
I'm
cruise out.
Need that because I can go walk into that too.
Okay.
I like the brisk walk.
If I got a dance to me, that means there's a hip hop to it. Otherwise, I can't really rock.
I was almost tempted to,
Lady D was about to hit bars for us.
I don't do that for free no more.
That.
So, Lady D,
I gotta get paid to do that.
But Lady D, you could use that like in a commercial, like with like a sexy walk, like on a broad walk,
you know what?
Hey, yeah,
movie.
Yeah, like a movie, like a little commercial, like an intro for Let's Be Clear.
You see what I'm saying?
Let's Be Clear radio. The beat in the background, you like a dress on. And there she go, Lady D.
All
right. Everybody know.
Where he get this O from? Where did that come from?
That's the letter for the day.
Oh,
yeah.
So what was the story behind that beat? What's the story?
That beat right there. Wow. You know something? When I actually make beats, I just get into a zone. I lock myself in a room. I don't want no disturbance, no phone calls or nothing. I just lock myself in a room and I just zone out.
Okay.
That's it. I just zone out. That's it. I just go with the flow. Whatever comes from right here.
I feel where you're coming from. That's like me as a DJ. I feel the same direction. It's
exactly.
Like, you just basically want to deal with your own rotation, and you don't want no, interference involved.
Exactly. Because once you're in that zone, and people try to interfere, you lose that concentration.
Absolutely.
You lose that concentration. You need to stay on that path. You need to just get right to it.
So let me ask you a question. What made you want to get into the music business?
Oh. I've been around people for so many years that done music, and actually, I got a good friend of mine. He's in the industry right now. His name is 88 Keys, and 88 Keys. He's a good friend of mine. Yeah, 88.
I know him like
he produced a couple. So many. His 88 Keys.
Okay.
Martin Show music.
Oh, that's him.
That's 88 Keys. My band. Yeah, I used to live around the corner from him in Long Island. So he actually went to high school with my sister. So, he used to have a lot of rappers coming down to his basement, like Mos Def, Talib Kweli, way before they got on. And I was like, wow, man, this is amazing right here. And I used to see him make beats, and he taught me a lot about the MPC,
That's what's up.
So I was like, ever since then, it's been on,
I know that's right.
I bought me my first little drum machine. It was the I think the Boss. I don't know if you're familiar with this drum machine, Sparkz. The Boss 660.
Yeah.
It was like back in the day, little one. Yeah,
absolutely.
I went to Sam Ash.
I'm not
I
that
bought
young.
it. I felt like I was on top of the world with that little drum machine. I was like, that's it. It's on. Once I got this little drum machine,
Ain't no stopping me
ain't
now.
no stopping me now. But as
that's
time goes on, you update your equipment. So I advanced a lot.
I know that's right.
This everything. Practice makes perfect.
Definitely. Because I've been practicing this right here for a minute now. So hopefully I'll be perfect one day. Because you're never too old to learn more,
That's
right?
That's right.
So we're going to get into another one?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, that's another one.
That was some old.
That joint was taking me. Oh, I was about to go somewhere.
Go ahead.
Okay.
It's like
that was
stripper type of thing.
That joint was putting me in the hills and a little lap dance type of joint going.
Okay, all right, Lady Grace. Okay, I see you. I see you moving over there. Oh, she ain't shy?
Nah, she not shy.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's where that one took me. Sorry, so
okay. All right.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah. I was actually thinking about the strip club when I made that beat.
Look, I got an ear for the beat.
I came from I think it was a party or a strip club, and it was like, let me do something for the strippers, Gotta show the strippers some love
good
too.
Job.
Never been to one.
Huh?
Never been to one.
Never been to one?
Strip club?
No, sir.
What? Tony.
When is your birthday?
Wait, right, like, wait, we gotta take.
No.
Wait, is it by choice?
Oh, we gotta
is
take him out for his birthday.
I'm good.
We gonna have a good time, Tony.
No.
Let me tell
we
you
can
something.
all go
I'm not
together.
interested in strippers and strip clubs and stuff.
You ain't gotta be interested.
No, you ain't gotta be
It's
interested. You just going there for
for
drink,
fun.
and that's his entertainment.
I don't drink.
We can buy him some soda.
We can just go turn it with some Pepsi and some Sprite.
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all.
All right.
Chowny, listen, man.
LaChowny,
I ain't never been to no strip club either.
The devil is a
my
liar.
birthday tomorrow.
The devil's a
Your
liar.
birthday tomorrow? That's
my birthday tomorrow.
The
His birthday
devil
is not
is a
tomorrow.
liar.
Okay, I was
Y'all
gonna
gonna
say
help me
happy
out?
We
birthday,
going?
brother.
We
Y'all
going?
gonna help me
We
out?
going? But they not open on
you wanna
Sundays.
go? You wanna go to the strip club?
Saturdays is
You
the
wanna
best
go to the
night.
strip club?
Saturdays
On
is the best
Sunday?
night, and
No,
tonight we can't
any
go.
day.
On
You wanna
any
go?
day.
You wanna go to the strip
Y'all gonna
club?
take me there?
We gonna take you.
We're gonna take you
Listen,
to the
if y'all
strip
gonna
club.
take me there, you
I know it's not the wedge, right? Not the wedge.
Listen, I'm ready to go yesterday.
Yes,
I want to see what's all
Lady
about.
D, it's our birthday month, so we in the strip club or no?
That's right.
Let's
We can
get-
go.
we can take y'all.
So we just can't go.
Oh,
We just
oh,
go-
y'all got your own strip club.
No, wait a
We gotta support that.
Hey, Blue, did she just say that they got their own
They got
strip
their
club?
own strip club. I want to know where this is at.
Hey,
Y'all
where's
got
that?
your own strip club. I'll be your #1 fan. Listen, I got the money ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go.
Lady D, we might have a little
Let's go.
entrepreneurship.
Let's go. I'll be your supporter.
Excuse me, where's
Y'all be
DJ
on the
K
stage?
Nikki at?
All
Oh,
right.
y'all got K. Nikki on stage?
We got everybody. We got
Okay.
all the ladies of Let's Be Clear.
Oh, here we go.
Shaking a tail feather.
There we go. Let's be clear.
We gonna go to Blue Eyes for the beats, and we gonna be happy. They gonna be like, y'all ladies.
Yes.
So I take it the name of the club is LBC.
That's
Let's
right.
be clear. That's right.
LBC.
All right.
LBC.
I'm gonna look
Yo.
into it.
Low bottom chicks.
Yeah. Wait.
Hold on. Wait a
hold
minute
on,
now.
hold on.
Wow.
See, this is
Let's
why.
pump the brakes.
We got a call.
You gotta call her.
Caller, this is a Let's Be Clear radio show. Who am I speaking with?
Yes, good evening. Let's be clear, ladies. What's up?
Is that
What up,
young
one?
one?
What's good, ladies?
Nah, that's not young one. That's MIA. What's up, MIA?
What's up, y'all?
I gotta be Mr. MIA now. Oh,
I mean,
man.
we ain't seen you in a month for Sundays.
Excuse me?
We ain't
We
seen you in a month of Sundays, and it's been 10. Where you at, bro?
Well, bro, you know how it is when you're moving up, you know what I mean? When you turn manager and you got a team to take care of, you know what I mean? So
Oh, I hear you.
apologize. I apologize, IAX's radio fans. You know, your boy, he's going to come back. Don't worry about it. He's going to be back.
All right. That's what's up. Listen, man, whatever you doing out there, we support you. You know that.
And, of course, and I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Big Al, what's good? I hear you in the background. Oh, wow. What's good, man? You taking care of them ladies up there? You handling them ladies the way they
The only thing he's doing is
Absolutely.
taking over our show, and I don't appreciate it.
Wait a
Oh, let me
minute. We
shut
don't
up.
need. Wait a minute now.
Now you want to sit back and shut up? Yeah,
We
right.
gonna need you, young one, to pump your brakes. He ain't handling the ladies up in Let's Be Clear.
Thank you.
Come on, you know
We
better
handling
than that.
him.
You know better.
We handling him.
Listen, I'm just asking a simple question. That's it. Just making sure.
But I'm making it clear for you that he's not handling us.
Oh.
No. Don't take it wrong. See, I hear the anger all in Lady D's voice. I'm
Yeah,
not
she-
saying it that way. I'm just saying, you know, he's handling things the way, you know, things need to be handled. You know.
Oh, okay. Let's just be clear. Let's be clear.
Not really, because he was late this morning.
Oh, here we go. Young one, don't believe that. The parking was late.
The parking
Yeah.
was late. You ever heard
Whatever.
anything as such? That's the new thing today.
So
well,
what?
ladies, like I said, I'm actually on the highway on the way down to Philly. You know what I mean? So I just want to say appreciate you ladies. Appreciate all Let's Be Clear Radio, Big Rich the Ruler Show. And, you know, and I'll be back. Don't worry about it. Hopefully
Safe
be back next
travels.
week.
All right. Traveling mercies to you, brother.
All right, thank
Thank
you.
you very much, bro. And I'll talk to y'all soon, all right?
All
All
right.
right.
Bye.
I holla. All right, now let's get back to the interview. We got some more beats to play. Mr. Blue Eyes.
Here we go.
The Beat Master.
Thank you.
Hey.
Actually sampled that one from Star Wars. That's with Darth Vader.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Put a little sample from Star Wars in there, so had to mix
You
it
want to know
up.
something? I don't think I've ever seen a Star Wars movie.
No?
I didn't either.
I'm a Star Wars fan, so
I haven't either.
Just I had to put that out there. I'm a Star Wars fan.
No, that's good. I mean, I've never seen. I don't know. I don't like movies like that.
You don't like movies?
No, I like movies, but not.
Okay.
So you're
I
not
love the
into
movies.
sci-fi then?
Nah.
Sci-fi, nothing like that. I mean,
so what else you got coming up? What's the? I know you said you have an event coming
we have
up this week.
Blaze the Mic, February 14th, Amarachi Lounge, 189 Bridge Street, Brooklyn, New York, from 5 to 11.
Okay.
It's a showcase. Then after that, we have March 10th. We're doing a collaboration with David L. We're doing Respect the Grind. It's called Power Play 8 in Brooklyn Colony. That's going to be March 10th. That's Blaze the Mic collaboration with Respect the Grind, Power 105.1.
Oh, I know. That's
all
right.
Okay.
Okay.
So you already know. So, big things is happening this year, You already know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong
with that. You gotta respect the come up.
And you roll alone or you have a team?
No, I have a team. Blaze the Mic. Shout out to Colors, my business partner Colors, Big J, DJ Source Tone. Respect the Grind. Shout out to Respect the Grind. David L and his team been showing us a lot of love. Ahmed Rodriguez as well. Everybody out there just showing Blaze the Mic. We're a small organization, but we're starting to touch base with the big dogs,
Okay.
So
Yeah,
those are our big brothers right there. They pulling us in, We just had a meeting in Power 105.1. Everything went good. Big things is about to happen, man. We're just trying to get this one March 10th, and then we're gonna try to get this thing called Face Off. That's probably gonna come between April and May. We're planning that out together, so we're gonna get
Just make sure you keep us posted.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Most definitely.
I can send the other ladies out because I work at night. They ain't doing nothing at night.
Okay.
Other ladies
I
out.
can send them out.
All right.
To represent the team here.
Don't worry.
I gotta work.
I understand you gotta work. We all gotta work to survive. But if she's home, I'm gonna come knocking at her door looking for her. I'm gonna say, "Yo, come on, let's go."
Wait a minute.
Right. I like the blue. I like you, man.
I said, Grace, come on, stop playing. Let's go. Get in your car right now and let's go. That's it.
All right, so we're gonna play one more. All right, we're back.
Thank
with
you.
The Beat Master.
Thank
Right?
you.
Sounds like you got something going on,
Listen,
brother.
man.
You all right in my book.
Yeah. Anybody needs some beats out there, you already know. Hit me up on my Instagram, Blue BLU_Diaz, DIAZ.
Yes,
Hit me up on Instagram,
Show
Facebook,
some love.
BLU DIAZ. Just hit me up. We could work. We could work something out.
Hey, Blue, I got a question for you.
Yes,
now.
sir.
I'm listening to your tracks, man. They hot.
Thank you.
What I'm hearing, or what I'm not hearing, is those general sounds that everybody else uses, and that's awesome. So let me ask you this: do you sample sounds, or do you design your own sounds?
I design my own sounds. That's all from scratch.
Okay.
All my beats is from scratch.
Okay.
I try. not saying that I can't use samples. I'm ill when it comes to the samples. I know how to chop up a sample so good that you can't recognize it.
Right.
Okay.
You know, because looping these days, it's kind of played out. Nobody uses loops no more. Everybody's using chopped up samples now. Little sample here, little voice here, little voice there. But as far as like doing my own bass lines and as far as doing like chopping up samples, I do that. But I try to stay away from that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I try to create my own sound.
Yeah,
I try to be different because, like I said, I'm a you know, I want to be a trendsetter. I don't want to follow the trend. I want to be a trendsetter.
Absolutely.
You know, so I'm not trying to be like everybody else. So you know, I got a style where we call it, you know, because I came up in the '90s as well. I came up with, you know, with good hip hop.
Right.
I come from good hip hop,
Right.
so I already know about trap. I already know about the boom bap. I already know. I've been doing this for a long time.
Right.
So I already know how to work the MPC. I already know a lot of these artists these days, they only want to rap over trap music.
Right.
You know, you can't be from New York. You got, you know, this is why New York City, we lost our touch. Because we got to bring back real hip hop to the essence.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yep.
Okay.
Amen.
Absolutely.
I respect that. You know, I'm New York all the way. Listen, I don't understand. You got some of these kids. You from the Bronx, but you representing Tennessee. You from Brooklyn, but you representing Mississippi.
Yeah, don't make sense.
You from Queens, but you representing North Carolina. What happened to happened to us? Listen, a lot of love. Listen, a lot of love to the South. I'm not downing them. A lot of love, but we gotta.
Again,
New York is New York.
New York is New York. This is where it started from. We got to bring it back to where it started.
Absolutely, Blue. And that's why I asked you that question, because I got over 30 years in the music business.
Right.
I've got platinum plaques underneath my belt, man.
Congratulations.
And back in the days, it was about really that producer creating his own signature sound, okay,
Right.
so that when somebody hear that, okay, it's not sounding like everybody else,
Yeah.
and you're establishing yourself as an entity. And my hat off to you, man.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I had a hat on when I walked in. Come on.
My headphones off to you, brother.
Okay.
Where's the hat?
I understand what you're saying.
All right.
Yeah, that's
that's
true, and I agree with you 100%. Like, cause I come from old school hip hop,
right?
Back in the '80s and the '90s. When hip hop meant something.
Where it meant something.
Yeah, right now I don't know what is going on.
You know, really these days, these artists, they're not really talking about nothing, and they're not talking about nothing. I go to showcases, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I sit there and I fall asleep because this is me in the showcase. I'm like, what are you doing so different than the next person's doing? Like,
absolutely.
That's the whole
and
thing.
I'm getting tired of hearing that same old word. Yeah, we working. They say the same thing. It's getting so boring. Where I just look at them and I just pick the dirt out of my nails. Like, okay.
No, I'm working. Look at the dirt.
I'm working. Yeah, I'm working. Yeah, we working. Okay,
right.
but you're working, but you're trying to be like this person. You're trying to sound like somebody in the industry. Be different.
Right.
Yeah.
Be different is what sells.
That's right.
That's what I'm trying
agree.
to do. I'm trying to be different. My beats is
are.
different. I'm
And
trying
that's
to do. I'm
obvious.
trying to do like they call that a 90s now. They call that 90s now. They call that 90s now. It's for like an old school mixed with a new school mixed in together. Twist, right?
That's what I'm
90s
talking
twist, but with something new, where people could, appreciate.
Well, right now I'm appreciating it.
Thank you
It's
very
really,
much.
I got that one shoulder going like this.
Okay.
You know.
As long as
'Cause
I
if
make the ladies dance to it, I know I got something good. That's it.
Okay, that's what's up. See, it's all about the. Let's be clear, it's all about the ladies. It's all about the ladies.
Just giving the ladies the utmost respect. That's
right.
It.
Oh.
Giving the utmost. Just giving them the utmost to the queens.
Whatever.
The queens is always, we come from
Without
the queens.
there's no kings.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
face that music.
Now we have to support one another. Us as minorities, the blacks and Hispanic people, we have to stick together and work with each other instead of fighting each other and hating on each other and going to the clubs and worrying about this person. Look at this female. She got. Look at them nails she got. Look, we can't. We got to stop that, man. We got to
None
start.
of that is important.
Yeah, we got to unity, man. Unity. We could
That's
build.
what
We
it's
could
all
build.
about.
We could build as a
build a
people
lot.
and be strong.
Absolutely.
Be strong.
Absolutely.
Be very strong.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's
my
right.
motto these days is a house divided against itself cannot stand.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
so
You're
again,
absolutely right.
we all have to come together so we can build this thing and be successful.
Oh yeah.
And I don't mean just in finances, I mean in health.
Everything.
You know what I mean? In
Yeah.
mind, okay, and our abilities to help one another.
Right.
Okay, all that's important.
Definitely.
Definitely is.
Definitely.
For real though.
Yes.
So let's play one more track. That one too.
Thank you.
That one is
different.
Listen, if you guys want somebody to do some, because there's a lot of up and coming rappers out here. If you guys need somebody to do some beats for y'all need to check out Blue Diaz. He's official right now.
Yeah, like I said, just hit me up on my inbox, Blue_Diaz. That's BLU_Diaz, DIAZ. Instagram, Facebook. And let's network. Let's work.
That's right. That's what's up.
Let's do it.
So we're gonna thank you for coming and spending the morning with us.
Thank you so much.
Even though
Lady
it's
D,
a little
Lady Grace.
cuckoo in here sometimes, call in and want to know about Martin Luther King and Donald Trump that don't even fit in the same category.
Right. That shouldn't even be in the same.
We thank you for coming.
Definitely.
Look forward to doing more business with you. We have to talk.
Definitely. And like I said, come out and support Blaze the Mic. As I say once again, February 14th, Valentine's Day, Amarachi Lounge, 189 Bridge Street from 5 to 11. March 10th, we got something big coming up. Any artists that want to get on, holla at me. You already know Blaze the Mic. Look us up on Instagram as well, Blaze the Mic New York. Every Tuesday from 6 to 7, DTF Radio. So we working, we moving.
That's right. That's what's up.
You already know.
So thank you again for coming in.
Thank you so much, Lady D.
And we're gonna take a music break, and we'll be right back. Black.
Let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Grey Goose and a whole lot of hydro. Only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for wifey. Thug girl who fly and talk so nicely. Put her in the coupe so she can feel the nice breeze. We could drive through the city, no doubt, but don't say my car's topless. Say that this is out. Newness, here's the anthem. Put your hand up that you wish with, count your loot with. Push the pool stick in your new crib, same hand that you hoop with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town, yeah, I been that. You know I click clack, where you and your men's at? Through the Smurf, through the WAP baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringing 88 back. They shoot. Aw, major, look, you a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters, where them dimes at? They shoot. Aw, major, look, you a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters at? Where them dimes at? This ain't rapping, this is street hop. Now get up off your head like your seat's hot. My lob's again, lit up the reefer. Trunk of the car, we got the street sweeper. Don't start none, won't be none. No reason for your mans to panic. You don't wanna see no ambulances. Knock a pimp's drink down in his pimp cup. That's the way you get Timberland up. Let the music diffuse all attention. Baller convention, free admission. Hustlers, dealers, and killers can move swift. Girls get close, you can feel where the tools kept. All my just coming homies, parolees. Get money, leave the beef alone slowly. Get out my face, you people so phony. Pull out my waist, the eagle back.
Steve, you still doing that shit, Andre? Oh, for sure. Yeah. Check me out. It's still Dre Day, AK. Though I've grown a lot, can't keep it home a lot. Cause when I frequent the spots that I'm known to rock, you hear the bass from the truck when I'm on the block. Ladies, they pay homage, but haters say Dre fell off. How? My last album was The Chronic. They wanna know if he still got it. They say raps change. They wanna know how I feel about it. You ain't up on pace. Dr. Dre is the name. I'm ahead of my game. Still puffin' my leaf. Still with the beats. Still not loving police. Still rock my khakis with a cuff and a crease. Still got love for the streets, reppin' 213. Still the beats bang, still doing my thing. Since I left, ain't too much change. Still I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners and them lolos, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners and them lolos, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. Since the last time you heard from me, I lost some friends. Well, hell, me and Snoop, we dipping again. Kept my ear to the streets. Signed Eminem. He's triple platinum, doing 50 a week. Still, I stay close to the heat. And even when I was close to defeat, I rose to my feet. My life's like a soundtrack, I roll to the beat. Street rap like Cali weed, I smoke till I sleep. Wake up in the AM, compose the beat. I bring the fire till you're soaking in your seat. It's not a fluke, it's been tried, I'm the truth. Since turn out the lights from the world-class wrecking crew, I'm still at it after mathematics. In the home of drive-bys and acmatics, swap meets, sticky green and bad traffic. I dip through, then I give you the DRE. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners and them lolos, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners and them lolos, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. It ain't.
As we proceed to give you what you need. Now 5 more. Get live. Biggie, give me one more chance. Biggie, give me one more chance.
Check it out.
Biggie, give me one more chance. 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 Biggie, give me one more chance.
When I get stupid to the point that I'm mentally mad, my rhymes start to flow, so I simply must brag about my style that makes you vibrant. I keep driving until the song turns into a hip-hop giant. Me and Marley Moore, we're going one-on-one for any sucker rapper that chooses to come. And for me, Craig G, a.k.a. the Kingpin, I drop science, can't you tell how I'm singing? They hate how I turn my mic cord to a whip. Suckers just have to flip, cause I'm so hip. Craig G and Marley Moore, we form the ultimate alliance. No sucker can deal when I'm dropping science. 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 Rappers, ask yourself the same question. Why am I best in this profession? Is it because you're scared to step to me, yo? All the things Marley does in his studio. I drop science as if I was Butterfingers. And I know there's not another singer in this lifetime to kick the right rhyme. Cause there's not another rhyme quite like mine. And when it comes to having showmanship, I really don't care who you go and get. Cause rappers hate me. I'm so defiant and I can get stupid just by dropping science. I'm dropping science. I'm dropping science. I'm dropping science. I'm dropping science.
Flame on, Geronimo, yo, I biggity burn, biggity rubber when I blabber, great, I biggity make no wonder twins, the actor, fake, it's crazy, I'm biggity breaking backs and busting lips, I biggity freak, Gladys Knight, and those freaking lips, shrimps, I'm biggity make enough noise like Bam Bam, throw boulders from bedrock, you'll get dropped by Slam Man, so check it, I biggity wreck it quick, oh shucks, I give it the got big ducks like Daddy War Bucks, oh Anna, I biggity rock the coke on a cabana, banana, split, ha, spit, so sick, I biggity freak it from here to Bangkok, dash, I'm ripping ripping flesh, plus I get spread like this, shish, shiggity shush, kid, you'll get done, squish for fun, I riggedy rhyme like no one, I riggedy bump, riggedy rush, chiggity jumps, I'm savage, I shake them up and down like the Dow Jones average, I'm cocky like Rocky, I biggity bangs the best, so diggity tell your friend chump, cause here comes lots of facts.
Yo, peace.
Good afternoon. This is a Let's Be Clear Radio. Who are we speaking with?
Hey, how you doing? This is Nat Fisher Fellowman.
This is who?
Nat Fisher Fellowman.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How you feeling on a Saturday? What's going on?
We're blessed.
Ain't no doubt. Yeah, I was calling, my man is up there. I don't know if he's still on, he's still up over there on Blue Diaz and all that.
Yeah, he just left. Wow,
he just left.
Yeah,
oh,
you're like
no.
2 minutes too late.
Oh man, I called in too late. Yeah, I had just got his notification just now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just wanted to call up and show some love.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Definitely.
he got some dope stuff, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, that's my guy right there. He's a dope producer. He actually we gonna work with him. He got a couple of tracks that he gonna do for our new mixtape we got coming out. I'm a part of a group called LNN that stands for Lionheart and Nat Fisher, and we call it LNN together as a group. We poets, we advocates and stuff. So we definitely we got Blue Diaz on that on definitely a production on this project. It's coming out in springtime of this year.
All right, that's what's up.
Okay. Yeah. So damn, I just missed them. Oh man. All right. So y'all every Saturday,
every Saturday from 11 to 1.
11 to 1 at DICC, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Let's Be Clear Radio show. Make sure you tune in.
All right. I'm gonna be in contact.
All right, do that. Thank you for calling.
No question. Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it. All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace.
All right, you too.
All right.
So let's get back to this Black History Month thing for the black folk. What happened? Did I miss something?
No.
Lady Grace, you got some black facts you want to read?
I do, but then I have a question too that I wanted to pose. We may not have time to even address it. So which one you want to do first?
Now, if the question is a juicy question, we like to do that. We got the rest of the month for Black History.
Right, we do. The question is not it's related to Black History Month.
So then it all boils in together, right?
Yes and no. I just wanted to see you guys' feedback as far as the Gucci situation.
I saw you put that up. I didn't know what happened.
Like I'm a Gucci girl. I enjoy I'm everything. I shop everywhere, literally. But they made a sweater, and I was told that, like, I did a little research this morning too. I was waiting for us to come on here. That they didn't do the sweater didn't just pretty much just come out. They're actually just finally releasing the sweater. But the fact of there it is. The fact that it resembles right. Take a deep breath. So T.I. did a live yesterday. Shout out to T.I. And he did a live at 7 p.m. yesterday in regards to the sweater and how he was stating that he's not gonna shop Gucci any longer, and everybody should boycott. My personal opinion on is that the boycott terminology and the word that we're using for boycott, I don't think it should be boycott. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we all have something in our closet from Gucci, Prada. This is not just starting. This is not something that's gonna stop right now. But we have to come together as a whole first in order for it to stop some kind of way. But to boycott only, because his thing was, as you saw, I posted, it was only to do it for 3 months. To me, 3 months, what is that going to prove? Because
that's
at
not
the end
gonna
of the day,
that's not gonna put a dent in their profit.
these companies don't make these things for us anyway. If you think about it, their market, you know who they market for. We just are guilty of purchasing, and I'm a guilty one because I purchase. I do, and I get gifts and I accept gifts from them, but you know, we're guilty. But they're saying to protest for only 3 months. What is 3 months gonna do? So after 3 months, what do? Go back purchasing from Gucci?
Now, here's the problem that I have with that. They have a picture of a person with a black face on, right? Mm-hmm. And they're saying that they want us to stop buying Gucci for 3 months.
Right.
However, there is a governor in Virginia that got caught with a black face on, and they want him to step down as governor of Virginia. So, with that being said, if you're going to have him lose his job because he did that, and I think he probably should step down, then we probably shouldn't purchase Gucci no more ever.
Absolutely. And that's what I wanted to see, if everybody was on the same page.
I mean, that's
because 3 months is not proving anything.
No,
they're gonna make their money still regardless in those 3
but
months,
yeah,
whether
because
we buy or not.
Exactly, because they
don't market us anyway.
The lighter
the Caucasians.
Yes, they're the ones that really buy it. They'll go in there and spend a good $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 on just one bag.
Absolutely.
You know, so they're not gonna lose any profit if the black people don't buy anyway, because it's like you said, and it was like a statement years ago that Tommy Hilfiger said he didn't make clothes for black people.
Black people, right?
So I mean, this is gonna go on, and it's gonna continue to go on forever and ever, and until we get somebody in office that's not gonna stand for that. Because the person that we have in office is giving these people the opportunity to just come out and just say and do whatever they feel. Just like H&M, they did the same thing with the little boy with the little monkey and he's, you know, it's just crazy now that it's coming like, I'm over it.
So can I comment on that?
Please.
Again, we go back to the Tommy Hilfigers, the Timberlands, and we all make a statement when these things happen, and then after a few years go by,
or even a few weeks.
Timberland is probably one of the biggest selling boot in our urban community ever.
Absolutely.
Okay, I still see cats out there rocking Tommy Hills.
Yeah.
They still shopping at H&M's. Okay, so yeah, this Prada or this Gucci thing for right now, it's upsetting people, but a year down the line, everybody gonna forget about it. So why make a voice? Why say anything about it in the first place if you're not gonna stick to your guns, okay, and make a true statement on what you truly believe in? Okay, we gotta stop yelling and shouting when we're wronged, okay, and not take a stance, okay, to say this is what I believe and stand on, and this is how it's gonna be. Right. Okay, either we're going to do that or we're not going to do it. And if we're not going to do it, then we should just keep our mouth shut and keep it moving.
So does this mean that I can't wear my Gucci shades anymore?
Well, apparently that was the whole thing behind it. They didn't want you to pretty much, like, it was such a big live. Like, I watched the whole live, and you know, people were calling in and they were saying how, oh, so what are we supposed to do with the Gucci that we have in our closet? We're supposed to throw it out? And he's like, no. He even said, like, he spent $1.7 million, like, on a yearly basis pretty much for Gucci. But he's like, he's not.
What was that, T.I.?
Yeah, he's like, he's not purchasing gifts any longer. You know, he's not throwing his stuff out, but it will sit there and collect dust. Like, he's not going to put it on.
Wow. I don't understand. This world is crazy.
Because it's like, so now you spent that money and you got it. So what you going to do? Not wear it at all?
He going to wear it. He had on a nice. I seen him with this nice Gucci jacket on that had multicolors in it. It was a really nice jacket too. So what you gonna? And that looked like it cost some money.
He's gonna let it cost,
and then do what with it? Because why don't you just sell it? Put it on eBay and sell it. Then if
Well,
you're not gonna wear it.
somebody else that I follow too, she was saying that because she sells like those. Like if she doesn't, like Trader C and stuff like that. Like if you don't use it no more, you go sell it. She was saying like she was gonna sell it. Then she was like, no, you know what? I'm gonna take it to the shelter and donate it. And then somebody commented and said, well, why even give it to them? Like if we're protest all the way.
Sell it to whoever want to buy it.
I don't know. It was just real.
But you still purchasing Gucci,
right?
So you're not making a true statement,
right?
My thing is, if you really believe on that stance, then there should be a bonfire. Burn it.
He said a bonfire.
Listen.
I mean, I agree with you. I understand. I hear you. But that's why I posed the question, because it's like, what do? You're gonna just all of a sudden now you're gonna support your own, support us. Black communities, if that's it, black businesses.
So I think we should probably come up with a LBC bag. What you think about that?
Listen,
a LBC bag.
Listen, and that's the thing. We should be establishing our own brands.
Right.
Okay, we got to start supporting our own people. Okay, because
so can you design a bag for us?
But you know the problem we have. You know the problem we have with supporting our own. We have a lot of people that do, because I even have some in my family. A lot of us are very creative that do designers. Like we all are talented in many ways, and we do it. But the problem is that I think is that a lot of people of our color and our culture, we always look for a discount.
And that's the sad part.
And that's the sad part about it.
So I'm not to cut you off, Lady Grace. So here's the problem. Somebody will go out there and spend $1,000, right, on a Gucci. What's the thing y'all carry in your purse?
The Gucci wallet?
Yeah.
A wristlet.
Oh, a wristlet?
Right.
Okay.
Okay, for $1,000. But yet you got somebody that's designing something that's real dope, like your cousin, right? And nobody will want to pay full price for her gear.
That's right.
Come on, that's crazy to me.
I had a situation a couple of months ago. Like I do wine glasses, I do like favors and everything. And the young lady asked me to do 100. She told me I think she wanted 100 favors. It was last minute. She wanted me to do 100 wine glasses for this R&B event or whatever. So I gave her a price, and I gave her a discounted price, kind of, sort of. I cut myself short because it was last minute, and I was like, all right, I want to do it. I know her. So let me try to give it. When I gave the price, it was like, oh, that's too much. And it was a discounted price, because you got to remember, it's material, it's time, it's supplies. And you doing last minute order for 100, and I work a full-time job. I have a life outside of this. This is a side thing, but you're not gonna cut me short because you want to get what you want for $75.
And
we're not doing that.
And that's the sad part, is that nobody's looking at what you have to put into this. Nobody's looking at the time that it takes you to do these things. Okay, and then on top of that, you said you put a discount in. So who is that person to tell you that it's too much?
Right.
If they're asking you for a favor at the last minute.
Right.
Not only
because you go to one of these companies last minute, they charge you top dollar.
What you gonna pay more?
There you go.
You're gonna pay more than what the regular price is.
Go.
But here's the problem. You know what the next problem is? Doing business with friends and family.
Right.
Those are the ones that don't want to pay full price.
And that's the sad
Those
part.
are the ones that think that you should do it for free.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So
I don't do hair for free. I don't do favors for free. I don't do nothing for free.
Hold on now, wait a minute.
I went to school for that. We're not gonna talk about that. I don't do nothing for free, and I don't think we should sell ourselves short. If you have a talent, you have a talent.
Exactly.
You support one another if that's what it is. So at the end of the day, let's stop doing it. We have to, because if you're so easy to go out there and spend thousands of dollars on a bag, I don't have a problem, because I do it both ways. I'll spend $1,000 on a bag. Yes, I will. I've learned in my younger days, I did spend thousands of dollars easy on a bag. But now, you put that thousands of dollars elsewhere. Yeah. But I'm not going to sell somebody else short either. If this is what you're selling it for, okay, I'm going to support, because I'm big on supporting my own kind.
And if we have more people to actually think like that, I think we all get along.
We would.
Because, and like you said, you have talented people. I have people in my family that can do just about everything. And if we take this person over here, that person over there, and that person right there, there's a business
together,
right there.
That's right. I agree.
But you know, sometimes you can't do business with family neither.
You can't.
So it's hard out there. It's hard. It's hard to find good help. Especially when they on their phone and they said that you're not supposed to be on the phone.
He researching information for
us.
I
hope so.
Listen, no, I am. I am. And you know, I found something on Instagram that Russell Simmons put out, and if I may, can I read it,
I think
please?
he did. Yes. Yeah, I seen it too. Yes.
So I spent many years in the fashion industry. I helped redefine it. We created $1 billion grossing company with Fat Farm and Baby Fat. I'm proud to say that I helped some hip hop entrepreneurs and their companies follow suit, like Rockaware, Apple Bottom, and many others. I found them their partners and mentored them during their launches. One day, Macy's began buying all of our top brands. We thought that was the breakthrough or a good sign, being accepted by our oppressors who hated and looked down on us. Then they discounted us all and internationally killed all the black businesses that we fed. Thousands of shops, billions of gross dollars going to the independent, mostly black shop owners. There were thousands of young black and white kids in fashion looking up to Damon John, Sean John, Kimora, and all the young black designers. White kids were buying our brands as well. They were all studying their fashion and building hundreds of companies that were distributed by the shop owners that were in biz because of us and supporting us long before. Macy's bought and discounted the top 15 designers. It was intentional, deliberate, and incredibly effective. They killed that fashion revolution. I grew up and I lost a taste for clothes that were basically cheap to make but too expensive for my brothers. But they were defining me as a small man needing a status symbol. I realized that was embarrassing to wear them, and my community members couldn't afford them, and I didn't need them either. When are we gonna wake up, take off the horrible dead animal shit and shiny crap, and realize where the truth shines? Let's instead focus on the things that serve our community and really bring us happiness. Fuck the fashion industry and the elitist, backwards, and hurtful mentality that it represents. When you wake up and realize that it's not what's on you, but it's what's in you that defines you, you will let go of sickness and separate you from your brothers and sisters, and ultimately separate you from God's grace.
That's right. I read that Russell. Too, and I said, yes, Russell, yes.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, where has Russell Simmons been? I haven't.
He's still there.
I know.
That
was a sidebar. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
I mean, he took a few hits and he went. I
appreciate
He's
that.
like, because again, a lot of people say he's running, but what I think he did is he didn't want it to be all about him.
Right.
Because we got better things to be fighting for.
Exactly.
You know
That's
I mean?
You're 100% right. You know, that was just my little kiki. My little kiki.
You know, I don't care what nobody says about him. I have to thank him because he signed my first group. Okay,
Nice.
And they were
He signed your first paycheck?
My first
His
group.
first group.
Your first paycheck?
No, it wasn't my first paycheck.
Well, you know what I mean.
You know, because I was already established.
I know.
But you know,
He
I'm
was
just saying.
already out
So,
there.
And that group became a multi-platinum group, and they were very successful. To this day, they still successful. You know what I mean? So it takes people like him to say, you know what, I'm willing to give my people a chance.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and I'm not just my cousin. Look, he was signed to Def Jam. You know what I mean? So again, he gave a lot of people opportunity to sign to his label, to make a lot of money. He had the Rush Associated labels, which gave producers and record label owners to have their own label underneath his umbrella. So again, it's a beautiful thing. If it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be a Rockaware. Okay,
That's right.
Jay-Z would have never had a chance to do what he's doing right now.
Exactly.
You know, so again,
and if it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be an IXS radio.
Hey.
Amen.
Or Let's Be Clear radio show.
Well, that too, but I can't take all the credit. I got my partners, Big Rich, Santee, and Pro to thank for that too, because it was their vision that was brought to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But you're the madness behind the Let's Be Clear radio show.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, the madness?
He's the madness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I did is I gave her a few pointers. Look, this is what you should do.
Yeah.
And this is what you should name it.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh."
No, I didn't say oh. I said oh.
We back at the oh.
Listen, we still here. You know what? I'm sorry to the people out there, but we turning up tonight. Are we not turning up tonight, Lady Grace? We celebrating tonight. We turning up at a secret location in Mount Vernon. So if you guys were not invited, I do apologize because it's kind of private. You know, we want to keep the riffraffs out. So I'm not calling y'all riffraffs, but however, it is a private event. Only. It's invite only. And we are going to show up
and show out
and show off.
Happy birthday, Bob.
Yeah, she probably listening, or she probably not. She probably wondering why I didn't get home yet. However, oh yeah, we definitely gonna turn up tonight. We got DJ Wonder Woman on the 1 and 2s, so we gonna be out there doing it up. And yeah, I'll see my family there later. So do we got time? We got time to read this.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
We do. So we decided last week that we would do our Black History Facts, and I agreed that we will do people that we haven't heard too much about. So I'm gonna read you a little bit about it. Best known for being the first African American woman to receive a PhD in chemistry in the United States. She was born April 16, 1921 in Queens, New York. She was raised in an educated-oriented family and quickly received her BS and MS in chemistry at Queens College and New York University. After completing her PhD at Columbia and becoming the first African-American woman to attain a PhD in chemistry in the United States, she taught and conducted research. She died in New York City on October 28, 2003. Who am I? Anybody got any guess?
No, but you're going to tell us.
You said she died in 2003?
Yes. Nobody? All right. Y'all don't know. Marie M. Daly. First African American woman to receive a PhD in chemistry.
You just taught me something.
And that's the point of Black History, because I feel that, yeah, we know about everybody that they teach you in school and everything, but there are so many others that we don't hear about and that's doing phenomenal things. So the last month of this February, I have a special one for us, but we'll get to that when it comes.
Oh, shucks.
So every week we'll try to give you guys a Black History fact to educate yourselves as well as educating ourselves. So that was one, and I'll give you your last one. He was born in Jackson, Mississippi in 1934. He's a prolific inventor and pioneer in the field of nuclear engineering. He's also a pioneer in the technology that is used in modern cell phones, but contrary to a widely held belief. He didn't invent the cell phone, but as we know, we all use cell phones, but he didn't invent it. He's the eldest child of Esther, has a younger brother named John. He graduated from Lanier High School in Jackson, Mississippi in 1951. He attended Morehouse College at HBCU in Atlanta, Georgia for 2 years. He later transferred to Purdue University in Lafayette, Indiana, and he earned a BS degree in chemical engineering in 1956. Who is he? Lady D over here cheating, so...
I see Henry Thomas.
Henry Thomas Sampson Jr. He was an inventor of the not the cell phone itself, but the technology that is used in modern cell phones.
Oh.
And he's still alive to this day. So,
all right.
You want to know more about him? Research him. Look him up. Henry Thomas Sampson Jr. and Mary M. Daly, who's now gone on.
I think Al has one too. If he can get to it. You need your You need my glasses?
Need my glasses?
I got it. Okay, in 1993, she was the first African American woman to be appointed dean of a United States medical school.
Ooh. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna tell because I know.
Tony look like he might know.
Tony said he might know.
He might know. Hold up. Take a guess at it.
I'm trying to remember her name.
She has a very famous sister.
Famous sister?
Yes. She has a famous sister.
Yes.
An old school famous sister? Or
Yes. She's old school, but she's still relevant.
Yep.
I can't think of it.
Yeah,
I'm
I got
sorry.
me. Educate me.
Her name is Dr. Barbara Ross Lee. It's Diana Ross's
Diana
sister.
Ross?
Her sister. Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Tony, you
done
can come
amazing.
out of the closet. I mean, the corner. I'm sorry. You can come out of the corner.
He
You
went
don't
in
have
the
to be-
corner like,
you went in the corner
dang.
like, damn, I was supposed to know that.
And she was a single mother.
See?
Yep.
There's so many.
There's so many of us.
that we don't get to shine the light on. So I think it's a great opportunity.
I think
for
I told
us
you
to
I
do
only
it here.
I only passed lunch period, right?
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, but you
No,
know,
it's all right.
it's educational for us all, for us and our
Did you
listeners, and
appreciate
I
it?
think
I
it's
really
great.
appreciate that.
I really think this is a great
Yeah,
opportunity.
this is a great
So we're
opportunity
gonna do it
for
February and
you
March.
know, yeah, because a lot of that stuff I didn't know neither. You know,
Right.
because when I was in high school many years ago, shut up. I didn't. You know, they didn't teach us. They taught us American history.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how long it's been. So shut up, Al.
Was the dinosaurs still no?
The dinosaurs? No, that's when you were in high school.
So what you trying to say? I'm old.
I'm
That's
not
what-
trying
that's
to
what
say
it sound
anything.
like she said, bro. That's
I'm
what
just
it sound
saying,
like it.
you know.
Well, being she said that, I'm just gonna say I look good for my age.
Absolutely.
And you do.
Thank you.
You look damn good for 86. You look, Big Al look damn good for
Damn,
86,
bro.
don't he?
Jesus.
Boy, y'all are cruel.
That was straight shots. Bow.
Oh, but when he give me that, I'm supposed to just sit here and just
Absolutely,
take
you
it,
supposed
right?
to just take it.
Nah, well, I took it long enough. I can't
She
take
took
it no
the whole
more.
show.
Oh, I can't take it no more. I'm mad
Can a
at that.
black woman say what she want to say when she want to say it?
Can a black man get some credit these days?
Hey.
Here, have a peppermint.
Have a peppermint. What's she trying to say, bro?
Listen.
What's she trying to
Take
say?
But I appreciate. See,
Put
a
a
lot of people let
tic-tac
you walk
in your
around
mouth and
your
get a
breath be
blast out of
hollering,
life.
and they won't say
They
nothing.
won't say nothing.
You know, but I know my oral hygiene is very well kept.
I don't know, because you
know?
smell like...
At least I don't smell like old mushrooms and potato chips.
You smell like mushroom fried potato chips.
Tony,
Tony is like, these people in here are crazy. Listen, guys, somebody call us. I want to talk about something.
What you want to talk about? How much
I
time
don't
you
know.
think we got? Bob, we're
Oh,
gonna be
we got-
cursing us out in a minute.
We gotta leave.
What you think this
So
is?
anyway, we thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you tune in every Saturday from 11 to 1-ish. We are live here on IXS Radio. You can call in 347-708-0216. Or you can check us out at www.ixsradio.com or Facebook Live, Ustream, and also YouTube.
And Periscope and Twitter.
And Periscope and Twitter. We are on Instagram. And make sure you check us out March 11th at the Hexagon Lounge in Harlem. We'll be doing our showcasing, which I think is just going to be crazy.
Phenomenal.
It's going to be crazy.
Crazy.
We also are doing a post Valentine's Day event this Friday coming at Renaissance in Harlem. We got the bus ride coming up on April 27th. The tickets are selling, so I'm letting everybody know without a deposit. It is first come, first serve. So if there's no tickets when you want your ticket, then you will not be going. I am dead serious. Money talks, bullshit runs the marathon.
Oh, yes, lady.
Oh. So with that being said, Tony Sparkz is going to take us out of here.
Yeah, why? Bees. Huh. I swear this album is crazy. Do I dance with this? Huh. Get your
chain on, shout it, bring it back.